With Evelyn again. We're doing one of these follow-up interviews. I saw her a couple of weeks ago before she went off to hospital. She looks 10 times better today. But just so that people understand, when I saw you at least 12 months ago, you were in hospital, pus by the bottle load coming out of you. Nobody knew where it was coming from. They couldn't work it out in the Jersey hospital. Now, 12 months or so later, you've finally been to Oxford Hospital. And what have they found?
They've actually found a cyst, which apparently had been reabsorbed back into my body. I was scanned a few weeks ago, and they told me that there was no cyst present. So to have gone away for the surgery and be told that, yeah, there was actually a cyst there, it's pretty scary, considering that they'd left me
They were
so
literally
long.
opening you up to see what was inside, weren't they?
They were, yeah. They knew that it wasn't good what was going on because the amount of pain that I was in, and they were actually listening to me for once over there, because last year they obviously discharged me over the telephone and said that there was nothing they could do. Then I came back here and they put a drain in to drain the cyst, and that was when they drained 2.5 litres of the pus off my abdomen.
Right. As far as you know, the pus has now stopped.
Hopefully, yeah. The pain is obviously, I'm in now, I do believe it to be surgery pain after the surgery. The loperamide and things I can't take at the moment because the bowel's been handled, so it's going to be sluggish. So I've got to give it time to rest before I put anything in to slow
More
it
than
down.
just handled, the bowel, the lower bowel was actually, again, operated on. You had a bit more removed.
Yes.
Do you know what the long-term effect is that going to be? Because obviously it makes your digestion even slightly worse than it already is.
It will be more quick than what it normally is, but at the minute it's too soon. It's only 14 days. I had my surgery on the 30th of April.
We touched upon there about pain. Now, one of the themes, one of the reasons I know of you is because you campaign for cannabis use for medical use. Now, just down here on this table, we've got a little display of some of the stuff you're on now. And if we look at it, you see right there and at the back, look, morphine, if I can get it on there it is, morphine. Now that, as soon as what's that one called, tramadol?
Tramadol.
Now these are pretty heavy stuff, aren't they, for killing pain?
They are, yeah. Morphine, tramadol and codeine, they are the 3 Class A drugs. Morphine's obviously the strongest.
And what's in that bottle there? What's that bottle?
This is morphine. Morphine.
This fellow here.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
This is loperamide liquid.
Right.
This is the liquid that Oxford do prescribe me for slowing down my bowel. Now in this, it's 25 milligrams in 5 ml, every 5 ml. And for Jersey to bring this in for me, it would cost £76.
Does that have an effect on pain? Or
no, it's just to slow down my bowel.
Those are the key ones. Those 3 there are about morphine, tramadol, and the one, the codeine phosphate.
Yeah.
All dangerous things. Now, you restrict the amount of morphine you take because it has an effect on you. Tramadol the same, it affects you. You can't just take it willy-nilly. But if you have pain, this is what you have to take. This is what you have to do.
Unfortunately, yes, I have to. The morphine, I haven't actually taken it since I've come back from Oxford. Right. I've been trying to keep myself going, keep myself busy to ease the pain, as I do with my hot water bottle, and I'm getting by on codeine and paracetamol. Unfortunately, cannabis is very, very hard to get.
If you had cannabis, the sort you want, the proper natural stuff from the plant, could you stop taking any of those? Would it be that dramatic, or would you still have to resort to some of those on occasions? I
wouldn't be needing any of that. Definitely not. 3, maybe 4 joints a day, depending on the strength of the strain of the plant. I would survive and get by and put on some weight as well.
Well, that's it. You're now down to almost 6 stone.
Yeah.
And I don't know, how you feel about being that weight, but it must be too small, mustn't it?
I'm very, very small. I'd like to be 8 stone. That's my ideal weight, but battling.
And the cannabis, if you take it, gives you an appetite. You eat stuff.
Definitely, without a doubt.
None of that has that effect. They don't.
Not at all, no.
In fact, you've got another tablet there which you take, which is you take enormous quantities of. We've discussed it before.
That I did, yeah. That's the loperamide. That's the liquid. Right. Only the liquid I take 5 ml, and that it would be 80 capsules 4 times a day. 80
capsules 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And is that the ones you have to crush up because you can't absorb them?
Yes.
And what do they taste like?
My taste isn't very good, but I don't believe they're the nicest.
So there you are, you can take all this medication. Now cannabis, it has to be stressed, it kills pain, helps you kill pain,
Yeah.
also allows you to eat, it makes you eat.
It does, gives me an appetite. I eat, it helps, it doesn't take them away completely, but it does help the spasms I get in my gut, in the bowel, which makes it easier for me to live and just get by every day.
Now you've been dealing with the Jersey Hospital, which I've been to scrutiny today. They haven't got a clue how they're going to pay for the new hospital. They don't know what they're going to do. They're going to start charging people, they think, for... Now you've been dealing with that hospital for a long time, 20 years or more. I think it was nearly 20 years ago. They diagnosed you with AIDS.
They did, yes.
And you clearly didn't have AIDS.
No.
And that had implications for you at the time, obviously, because there was a great scare on with AIDS. You weren't allowed to do this. You were kept away from your baby and all sorts of things.
I was.
So, historically, your relationship with the hospital has not been a very satisfactory one, has it?
No, not at all. My bowel consultant, I won't say his name, he knows who he is. He hasn't actually seen me for about 7.5 years now, but he still sends me over to Oxford and lets me have my treatment and things over there, but he won't deal with me in Jersey. And I do believe that's because they know that they've messed up, not just once or twice, several times.
On a previous occasion, not many months ago, I went with you to see the pain consultant at the hospital because they thought that you could control pain by thinking whatever. Anyway, they take it seriously. You already do quite a lot of meditation, that sort of thing. You're a thinking type of person because to get by, that's what you have to do. What's happened on that? Are you able to do anything on that?
Well, they've got me to go for a pain education day. I should have gone before I went away for surgery, but my GP managed to get them to change the appointment. So I am actually waiting for an appointment to come through that I have to go for a pain education day.
Right. Realistically, are you optimistic that it will have any effect?
No, not at all, because I've already been told by my pain consultant that I'm under that I do practice a lot of what I will be taught on the day, so he believes that I will be teaching the group.
We're going to stop talking about medical conditions because we've got a whole load of correspondence here which deals with other things, how the system annoys you and attacks you and doesn't really help you.